Hi, so I'm making this video again because something is happening in the efteling. The efteling over the past 3 years had some controversies about racist caricatures in some of their rides. So in Carnival Festival they had some culturally appropriated, as they said, caricatures. I'm not going to give my opinion on that right now, like everyone has their own opinion about it. And if you want to see my opinion about Carnival Festival, go watch that one video I did on it. And they also had some problems with Monsieur Cannibal, which is a general teapot ride themed with a cannibal and cooking pots. And the cannibal was kind of depicted, the caricature looked a bit odd, and some people viewed it as racist. And also, again, I'm not going to give my opinion on that. Everyone has their own opinion about it. But they're actually going to change Monsieur Cannibal too to a Simba the sea rover, I guess. Dude, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be with little boats and stuff. But this time, the controversy is not anywhere in that area. Actually, this time it's in Symbolica, which is one of the biggest dark rides they have in the Efteling. Um, uh, this ride has a pretty simple concept. It's basically you go on an audience with the king, and then there is like one of the servants, main servants of the king, who tries to make the audience go perfectly. But then Bardus jumps in and he's like, "Nah, dude, just follow me, and then we'll go do this fun thing." And this servant guy, Oye Punctuel, he's a control freak, and he wants everything to go to his plan, and it doesn't, and he freaks out. In the first version of the ride, you just go with Pardus and you just go through the ride and then nothing happens. And then they kind of changed it in like the room where your picture is taken. Oye Punctuel appears again, and then regarding which tour you take, he changes an outfit. So with the hero tour, you have him in a knight outfit. With the music tour, you have him like a little statue. And then finally with the treasure tour, you have him in a dress, which is the main problem. So a psychiatrist in the Netherlands said that this picture of Oye Punctuel in a dress is kind of bad for transgender people, and it depicts them in a hilarious way. Now, the thing is, Oye Punctuel isn't transgender at all, and kind of the reason he chose this outfit is because he quickly had to disguise himself, and I guess the dress was the only thing lying around. This is not said in the ride, this is kind of the way I see it, which I think it's about. And the psychiatrist said that the people in the cart were mocking the servant Oye Punctuel while he was wearing a dress. Well, actually, it's the other way around. Oye Punctuel is scolding the people in the ride for not taking his tour or his advice on how the ride should go. But yeah, he said it's when people are transgender and they are in the ride, they feel like they are being mocked because Oye Punctuel is being mocked while wearing a dress. Personally, again, if you know me the slightest, or even just a little bit, you know that I'm a very, very, very big supporter of the LGBTQI plus community, which I'm just gonna call LGBTQ plus community because it's easier to say. And I really, really agree that we have to fight against discrimination. A lot of people, and especially people in the LGBTQ plus community, are being discriminated almost everywhere, and we need to put a stop to that. But I think the most important thing is to put a stop to actual discrimination that's actually hurting people, like countries where gay marriage is not legal and stuff like that, and generally like normalize the LGBTQ plus community. Like, you love who you love, and that's normal, and it doesn't matter what's in their pants, you just love a person. But I personally don't think this is discriminating against transgender people at all. Now, obviously, I might not be the best person to give an opinion on this due to the fact that I am not transgender myself. But I do have some friends who are transgender, and I asked them what they thought of this, and they didn't think it was discriminating at all. In fact, they thought it was a funny depiction. Like, they thought it was reversed gender roles. Like, it's okay for guys to wear a dress. Like, it's fine. Guys can wear dresses. And that's how they saw it. And I thought, yeah, that's cool too. But the thing is, I think the psychiatrist that said the right, or this scene in particular, was discriminating, I think he doesn't really understand the right this well. He literally said that Oye Punctuel was being mocked for wearing a dress. Like I said, it's the other way around. He's calling the people in the ride. But yeah, I don't think my opinion is very good on this because, again, I'm not transgender myself and I'm not in the LGBTQ plus community. But I think this is a little bit overboard. Like, we need to solve these issues of discrimination against, well, everyone, but especially people in the LGBTQ plus community. But I think attacking these tiny little details in a ride made for children is not the first thing we should do. Now, if this is offensive to transgender people is also for you to decide. Personally, for me, I don't really think it's too offensive. Like, it's not meant to be offensive. It's a funny slap joke in a ride. Like, but if you are offended by this, that's fine. I mean, it's your opinion on it, and if you truly feel offended by this guy wearing a dress, then you are offended. You can't change anything about it. But personally, I think saying that you have to change the entire character because he's wearing a dress is a tiny bit of an overreaction. So that's my opinion on this matter, and I don't know what the efteling is going to do with this. They're probably going to say, like, well, I guess we'll look into it. I don't know. If you know the Efteling a little bit, they are not racist or discriminating at all. Like, they welcome everyone and they try to make everything for everyone. But yeah, I don't think fighting these tiny little things in a theme park will really help stop discrimination against LGBTQI plus community. And I think we should fight it in a different way and not attack things that aren't really too offensive or meant to be offensive. So that's my opinion on this. I'm sorry if my opinion is not the same as your opinion, and if you think I'm an idiot, that's fine. You can think I'm an idiot. In fact, I am an idiot, but that was my opinion on the matter. So I hope I never have to talk about this again, but we'll see what the Efteling does.